Today's video. This is a language arts lesson, Unit 7, Lesson 1. I'm going to be talking about poetic forms. Okay, so in this lesson we're going to think about poetry. So first take a moment to maybe explain poetry in your own words. What is it? And how do you think that poetry is different from other types of creative writing, like novels or short stories? And see if you can give some examples. All right, now we're going to talk about spring in the park. So read and choose the best words from the boxes to complete the sentences, and then we'll talk about the choices. You can pause the video, do that, and then restart when you're ready to see some suggested answers. Okay, the sky is blue, the grass so green, in the park, beauty is seen. And here, seen makes sense in terms of the meaning, but it also rhymes with the word green. So poetry sometimes rhymes. Flowers bloom and birds will sing. Colors burst in early spring. So again, makes sense for birds to be singing, but also sing and spring rhyme. So rhyme happens when two or more words have the same or similar ending sounds. So rhyme is often used in poems, songs, and stories to make them sound nice and to help with remembering them. For example, in the pair cat and hat, the rhyming sound at is the same, and this is a rhyme. Another example is moon and spoon. They end with the same oon sound, so they rhyme as well. And so, can you think of any other examples of words that rhyme? All right, so can you think of any other word? Which of these words rhyme? And can you think of any other words that rhyme with these words? So cat and hat, moon and spoon. Maybe, let's see, light and night. Feet and street. Tide and ride. High and sky. So you notice here that they do not need to be spelled the same in order to rhyme. It's basically the sound. So share and bear. It's another pair where they're not spelled the same, but they still do rhyme. True and blue. Pain and rain. Time and lime. Cake and lake, and hall and ball. Okay, so what words can you use to make these lines rhyme? Again, you can pause the video, try this on your own, and then restart when you're ready to check your answers. A cute little cat with fur so gray, she sleeps all night and plays all day. On snowy mountains, cold and white, climbers reach an amazing height. So now we have a text describing poetry. So read it and choose the best words to complete the text. Again, you can pause the video, try this on your own, and then restart when you're ready to check your answers. Great. Poetry is a special kind of writing that uses words in a beautiful way. It is like art made with words. Poets, the people who write poems, choose their words. They choose their words very carefully. They often make their writing sounds nice by using rhyme, which is when words at the end of lines sound the same. Poems can be short or long and can talk about the feelings, tell stories, or describe things in a way that makes you see them in your mind. Reading and listening to poetry can be fun because it helps you imagine and feel different. All right, so we're going to read the definitions first and then can go back and label the poem. So, poetry vocabulary. Poem is a piece of poetry. It's usually organized into stanzas or lines. A stanza is a group of lines in a poem. It's like a paragraph in a story. A line is a single row of words in a poem, and each line ends when you start a new row. And rhyme is when two or more words sound similar at the end. For example, cat and hat rhyme. All right, so number one, this would be an example of a stanza because it's a group of lines in a poem, kind of makes up what would be similar to a paragraph. Number two is C, line. So this is a single row of words. Trees and breeze, that's an example of two words that rhyme. And the entire thing is a poem. All right, look at the poem below and then put the words in the correct order to make questions and then answer the questions. So first you can pause the video and either read the poem on your own or you can follow along as I read. Morning sun. Morning sun breaks the night, golden beams pure and bright. Birds awake and start to sing, joy and light they always bring. Children race out to play, laughter fills the air today. Kites soar high with the breeze, dancing above the tall green trees. As the sky begins to close, sky painted with a pink rose. Stars peek out from their hide, moon smiles wide, the night's guide. All right, so now put these in the correct order to make a sentence. So this one would be, what is the title of the poem? And the title of the poem is Morning Sun. How many lines are there in each stanza? So there are 4 lines in each stanza. How many stanzas does the poem have? So it has 3. Which words in the second stanza rhyme? So the second stanza is here. So the rhyming words are play, today, breeze, and trees. Okay, so now read the poem and then practice asking and answering some questions about it. So again, you can pause the video and do this on your own or follow along as I read. The garden's morning song. Morning light breaks soft and clear, dew on grass, the day is near. Flowers wake from night's embrace, stretching up with gentle grace. Birds begin their cheerful calls, sunlight dances on the walls. In the garden, bees hum low, busy where the blossoms grow. Butterflies in joyful play flit and flutter, swoop and sway. Colors blend in brilliant hue, red and yellow, pink and blue. So you might ask, what is the title of the poem? It would be The Garden's Morning Song. How many stanzas are there? There are 2. Or you could ask how many lines. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 6 lines in each stanza, or a total of 12. And which words rhyme. So clear and near, embrace and grace, calls and walls, low and grow, play and sway, hue and blue. So a rhyme scheme is a pattern of rhyming words at the ends of lines in a stanza or a whole poem. And we can use letters such as A, B, B, or A, B, A, B to describe rhyme schemes. So an A, B, B rhyme scheme, this means that the word at the end of the first line rhymes with the word at the end of the second line, A, and that the word at the end of the third line rhymes with the word at the end of the fourth line, which is B. So here's an example. Bees buzz softly, making their rounds. In the garden, nature sounds. Flowers bloom, bright and new, painting the earth in colors so true. So these are the A rhymes, and new and true are B. So it's AABB. An ABAB rhyme scheme, this means that the word at the end of the first line rhymes with the word at the end of the third line, which makes up the A, and that the word at the end of the second line rhymes with the word at the end of the fourth line, B. So a little boat sails on the sea, sunset dips in colors bold, waves dance around, wild and free, stories of the ocean told. So here we have sea and free are the A rhymes, and bold and told are the B rhymes. So it's A, B, A, B. So look at the poems below. Which words rhyme and what rhyme schemes do they use? So you can pause the video, try that on your own, and then restart when you're ready to continue. So winter's here, snow falls down, white blankets cover the town, snowmen stand, tall and proud, children's laughter clear and loud. So we have town and down, which rhyme, so that's an AA rhyme, and proud and loud rhyme, so that's a BB rhyme, so this one is an AABB. But the beach, at the beach, waves crash the shore, seashells scatter, treasures found, sunset colors, hearts soar, laughter echoes, a perfect sound. So here, shore and soar rhyme, and found and sound rhyme. So this one is an ABAB rhyme scheme. So now look at the poem below, answer the questions. Again, you can pause the video, do this on your own, or you can follow along as I read. The soccer game. On the field under lights so bright, teams line up, ready for the fight. Cheers erupt, loud and clear. Every play comes with hope and fear. Soccer balls fly with a powerful kick. Athletes move fast, their pace so quick. The intensity grows, hard to keep still. Goals in sight, what a thrill. In this game of spirit and skill, every moment is a test of will. Now the final whistle, it's getting late. The team has won. Let's celebrate. So what is the title of the poem? The title of the poem is The Soccer Game. How many stanzas does it have? It has 1, 2, 3 stanzas. How many lines are there in each stanza? So there are 4 lines in each stanza. And what rhyme scheme does the poem use? Well, we have bright and fight, clear and fear, kick and quick, still and thrill, skill and will, late, and celebrate. So this is an AABB rhyme scheme. All right, now match the words from this lesson to their definitions. You can pause the video, try this on your own, and then restart when you're ready to continue. So one row of words in a poem, that's a line. To have the same or similar ending sounds, that is rhyme. The pattern of rhymes used in a poem or stanza is the rhyme scheme. A piece of poetry is a poem, and a group of lines in a poem is a stanza. All right, so think about what we've covered in this lesson, and then you can discuss the questions. How is poetry different from other types of creative writing, and what are some common features of poetry? That brings us to the end of today's video. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, and I hope to see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.